Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome to the review bar. Let's make that the review living room or fireside review. As you can see here, I got the Werewolf from Home Depot. Has that American Werewolf in London look, and I really had to have it. Here's the deal. Not doing $160 for it. So just waited, kept checking online, much like I did for that Michael Myers thing. Got the magic touch there, just kept looking and looking. Boom, half price. So had to make it happen at half price. So let's get into the review. First of all, the box. You know, I think it's important to know you're going to be keeping it in this thing over the winters or out of season. Good, big, heavy box to put it back in. Really, really simple to put it together. There's literally, let's see, 5 steps, and they're not sub-steps. And as you can see there, you're just putting the feet in and the head on. So what that means to you and me as we put it together and put it away, and in fact, I'm taking this to my brother-in-law's today. So I think we're going to I was just setting it up to see how much of a headache it would be. So the torso comes as one piece. So these legs here, and here, and the other side rotate into the torso. So these legs rotate, plenty of room with the fur. You don't feel like you're tugging and pulling on the fur incorrectly. So that's really good. Once you unfurl the legs, and it took 2 people, and my younger son and I put it together, or my older son, he's 12, put it together, and they've got those little buttons, you slide them in, the feet in, and you secure the button. You know those tabs like you have on fold-out tables or something, you slide up and down. Real easy to put together. And it rotates back in, so the torso's nice and slim. You take the head off, and you take the feet off and just rotate it all in. So how does it work? It actually sounds pretty good. There's a little garbling when you hear it live of the howling, but it's got some head movement. Let's check it out. So, has 2 options. You can put, I believe, 3 AAA batteries in there. Or you can put, I was thinking, how can I shut this off? Let me go ahead and, you can either put 3 AA batteries in there, or you can, the other thing is there is a volume, there is a demo and on and off mode switch under there, but I wasn't going to mess with that. Right here, there's some buttons to attach the head. The head slides in, but to tie the fur together, there's some buttons there. If you can get it for $80, 160 is too high of a price point for me, especially when you're taking the blind gamble. Maybe 120 would be reasonable. You just never know how these things are going to last and how these things are going to wear, and you're putting them in a box, out of a box, and you have those type of issues. But $80, 100% doable. We'll see how it goes. It's fairly stable too. I don't know if you're wondering about the stability. So I'm pushing on it here. It's pretty stable. You just got to make sure those legs are rotated out. And it's got kind of a stance to it. So it's, there's one leg forward, one leg back, kind of a stance to it. I had to drive probably 40 miles. Luckily, it was halfway in between home and work, or my work is halfway in between home and the Home Depot I got it at. So, I had to search a little bit and had to take a little bit of a ride, but $80 from Home Depot worked out for me. Recommend.